champion?
He is a U.S. national champion.
Pro Tour champion?
I believe he's a Pro Tour champion.
My goodness, did he win a PTQ with a
red-green
Karn?
Tron? Yeah, Karn. You call it red-green Karn? I like that. Yeah, so Gindy, another big-time player here in DC, and he's going to lead off the game and the match with Island Delver of Secrets.
Both of these guys are playing the Hero of Bladehold deck, similar, I think, to what we saw William Baby Huey Jensen play earlier.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Huey talked a bit to Gerry, I think, before the tournament, right?
Yeah.
So it's probably the same.
Quad gut shots in both of these decks. So this looks close to a mirror.
Well, it just seems like everybody's they built this Delver deck to beat the red-green deck. They want to kill the turn 1 bird. They want to kill those accelerators, and then they want to put on pressure with Hero Blade.
Hero is such high toughness.
Yeah.
It's hard to get rid of a hero, especially if the default removal spell in the format's like a Pillar of Flame, right?
Yeah, and even Vapor Snag. You know what I mean? Like
it leaves like, a little something.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they try not to let it attack.
And it's pretty good at withstanding Bonfire of the Damned as well, relative to other things that might only have 3 toughness.
Right, that's true. Yeah. So a Ponder from Gerry, and looks like he decided not to keep those. Draws Geist of St. Traft off the top and passes back to Gindy.
It looks like Charles has a Mutagenic Growth where Gerry has a Phantasmal Image, but otherwise their decks are very close together. 3 Hero Blade Holds in both decks, and then Quad, Geist, Snapcaster, and Delver of Secrets in terms of creatures. Gerry's got that image, I said. Vapor Snag, 4 of those. 2 Mental Missteps in both decks. 4 Gut Shots in both decks. Gataxian Probes times 4, I see. 3 Leaks in both decks. 4 Ponders, of course. And 2 Thought Scours. So the main difference in the main deck is Mutagenic Growth for Gindy, Phantasmal Image for Gerry.
So Gindy, Delver does not flip 2 consecutive turns, non-flipping Delver, but has gotten into the red zone twice, nevertheless. And it looks like a probe from Gindy is getting mana leaked by Gerry.
So Gerry's probably just want to get rid of the mana leak.
And Geist of St. Traft meets mana leak from Gindy.
So,
and now Delver flips off of a mana leak.
Not only does it flip, but it flips with an exclamation point there. It's like, I have an answer to your next thing. Boom.
Snapcaster, Probe. All right, so we see Phantasmal Image, Hero of Bladehold, Thought Scour, Geist of St. Traft, that's the second one for Gerry, and a Glacial Fortress. So he's got quite a bit of fuel there, a gasoline.
Gasoline. So we know that Gindy's got a mana leak. It's going to be a tough spot for Gerry to get out of. So he's got 2 huge threats in Geist of St. Traft and Hero of Bladehold. Right. But the question is, can he get these threats online before he is mauled by Gindy's 5 power in play and insane defense in the form of that 1 mana leak and presumably the other cards he has in his hand? So, you think Gerry should go for...
He's going to go Thought Scour here.
Thought Scour to lead.
And he loses Cavern and Snapcaster? Yeah.
Is he drew a land? So he can tap out for Geist of St. Traft here.
Did he draw a land? Because he had that Glacial Fortress, didn't he?
I thought he drew a land.
Did he draw a leak? He didn't have leak. I think he's got leak now. Snapcaster Mage from Gerry.
He's probably going to go for Thought Scour, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so.
Deuces there, okay.
Yeah, so he trades Snapcasters there, takes 3 from the Delver, and flashes back the Thought Scour at the end of Gindy's turn.
And he loses a Ponder and a Mana Leak.
And a Ponder, yeah. So, didn't see what he drew off of it, though. Maybe a second hero, possibly?
Oh, wow. That Cavern of Souls is going to be brutal, because he can name Human and then cast the Hero of Bladehold.
Yeah.
Right through the Mana Leak. Or he can name, was it Ghost or whatever, Spirit for the Geist and leave up a Mana Leak of his own. I actually think that would be insane.
Yeah,
if he plays the Geist,
surprised if
and then he has Mana Leak. Oh,
so he's gonna copy the Delver, and leaving Mana Leak available there because presumably he didn't name Illusion.
Yeah.
Obviously, he didn't even use it to cast it.
So Gindy's probably not going to leak that, right? This is going to be a beautiful sequence for Gerry. Cavern has named Spirit.
Okay. So that's protecting the Geist from being countered.
Very impressive. I mean, Gerry probably doesn't know that there's a hero in Gindy's hand about to hit the ground.
There's Geist of St. Trap from Gerry.
So
Uncounterable off that cavern.
likely Gindy's going to bring 3.
Gindy checks his top card. It is a Ponder, and he casts it. Pretty sure his top card was Ponder. A match between 2 of SCG Blue's finest. Charles Gindy versus Gerry Thompson.
2 of Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, for sure. It's an SCG Blue face-off feature match here.
Well, we've had some serious superstardom in the
We
under the camera so far today.
It's not going to stop.
Pro Tour champion.
We have
And
so many
almost
good
got
players.
there, Hall of Famer
Yeah.
William Baby Huey Jensen, the much decorated mayor of Avabrook, and now Pro Tour champion Charles Gindy against Grand Prix champion Gerry Thompson. Invitational champion too. He was an invitational champion, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Also, the only person to have back-to-back wins on a Star City Open Series weekend. He won in Standard and Legacy.
Yeah, but he's good at Magic.
He's good at Magic too. Yeah. Also, in addition to all those other
Hero of
accolades.
Bladehold.
Hero of Bladehold from Gindy. So
If Vapor Snag from Gerry
passes
Thompson
back.
would be insane, right? Well, he didn't
He
ever
didn't-
show his card for. Do you think he forgot?
what?
He went to straight to draw, right?
Yeah, because Gerry copied the Insectile.
It's already an Insectile aberration.
Yeah,
I
it doesn't
apologize.
flip. Yeah.
Foolish Michael J.
So Hero of Bladehold from Gerry, and with Mana Leak mana up. And now we've got a standoff.
This is a standoff that will be quickly broken by a Vapor Snag, right? Or that.
Second Hero of Bladehold from
Dubsy
Gindy.
dubs.
And
Leaky,
Mana Leak
Leak back.
gets Mana Leaked. And now both players with, I believe,
This
just
is,
one card in their hand.
These are the games that my brain stops working.
Yeah,
Like,
it's hard
if
to
you're
figure
actually
out-
playing the game.
Well, really, we've got Delver versus Delver, both flipped,
Yeah.
you know, both Insectile aberrations. You've got Hero, and then you've got Geist, where Charles has Hero, or Gindy has Hero. So it's like,
Does Gerry have another hero?
yes! Oh my gosh!
So here's the thing, like,
Hero of Bladehold number 2 for Gerry.
the fact that Jerry's behind 6 life is highly instructive here, though, right? Like, Charles can initiate an attack that's going to have double Battle Cry.
Yeah, and
So-
4 guys.
So the thing is, the double Battle Cry is actually going to make it so his Insectile Aberration can rip through Jerry's Insectile Aberration,
Mhm.
right? So that's pretty significant. And toughness on those heroes is going to go to 5. Is that right? Each one will be 5.
Yeah, each one gets an
So
extra.
that's going to change, and then power 4 is actually going to change how blocks can be done. So I think Charles is in a huge advantage if he can kill Gerry in the swing. But the problem is, if he can't, Jerry's counter strike is going to be unbelievable, right? So so right now Charles is thinking to himself, is Gerry dead on this attack? And he's probably doing the math to see if the attack is correct.
It's Battle Cry doesn't pump toughness. Is that what were you counting that for the? It just pumps power. Yeah.
Okay, so
still though, this is a brutal attack. So here
I mean,
comes.
it's 12 just from the tokens, right?
Yeah, they're each 3 power, 3 ones, right?
So 12 from the tokens,
and
a gut shot, and
the heroes are each 4/4.
is that a misstep? Oh no, Thought Scour.
So Thought Scour from Gindy hits double land.
So Gerry will go to 10 on that. And he has to figure out how he can live. But well, his counter strike can be really, really enormous as well, right?
Yeah, it's
Whether it's 18 is a.
he just kind of needs to live through this turn. So all right, so he's got the Delver block, the image blocking the Delver. So the Delver is a 5/2, right? So it's just gonna trade there.
And he's hurling the Geist to its doom, it looks like.
Yeah, Geist looks like he's gonna chump block. At least he's considering it on the hero Bladehold. That's a 4/4 hero. The other 4/4 hero looks like it's gonna get in, at least the way Jerry's got it set up right now. And then 2 of the 3/1 soldiers are being blocked by Jerry's double Hero of Bladehold, so they're 3/4s, they'll live. And then one of the soldiers got in and one got gut shotted. So here, Gindy plays Geist of St. Traft post combat. So Gerry, I believe, took. Did he take 10 there? I think he's down to 2. I think he took. No, he took 7. I'm sorry, he's down to 5. Oh, down to 3. Somehow.
Some number.
Yeah. He took 4 from the hero and 3 from one of the tokens, I thought. That's what I... But... Oh, and he took 2 from the gut shot. That's what it was. That he cast, his own gut shot. Alright, so Gerry, with 2 Hero of Bladeholds, facing down 2 chump blockers in the form of Geist of St. Traft and Delver of Secrets on Charles Gindy's side.
Snapcaster. Is it going to be Ponder?
I wonder if he's trying to gut shot the Delver out of the way to.
Well, we'll put him at 1, but that's not the same as getting 18 damage in, right?
Yeah, so he ponders and he sees a Vapor Snag as one of his cards. So now
I think he needs a solution to the Geist, right? As long as one of them can chump block.
But with the so its power 17. One of the 4 power guys would have been blocked, so it would have put Gindy to 1. I think he could have got Gindy to 1 there.
Oh, that's pretty.
If I'm doing the math right, it was 20 because it would have been 4 tokens and they each would have been 3 ones, right? So there's 12, and then each hero was a 4/4, right? So that's 20 power. If a 4/4 gets blocked, that's 16 power getting in, and presumably Gerry Vapor Snags the Delver, right?
Yep.
So that would have been 17, and Gindy was at 18.
So basically, Gindy needed 2 blockers there. Oh, or one of them being hexproof in this case.
Yeah, that was
actually an amazing finish.
The funny thing is if Gindy would have been at 17 there, that Delver would have been a liability because it could be Vapor Snag, right? Well, no, actually, he had plenty of other targets for that extra 1 damage. Never mind. I was thinking like if he didn't play Delver, there weren't going to be any targets, but obviously it would have just been like an unsummon for the damage rather than the actual unsummon effect.
I mean, that was like a pretty interesting finish.
Yeah, I mean, came down to really one reason to actually
interesting. I post draft. A lot of players have killed Gerry St. Traft. Like Gerry differently.
I think it would have. I think in front of a hero. Gindy takes.
I guess there was something because remember shots that come. Gerry 3.
So this is Charlton 3 series, and I'm Joey Perez and SCG.
We have like very similar sideboards as well. Double Sword of War and Peace in both. 2 negates in both.
Double Talrand.
2 mutagenic growths in both. Difference is that Gerry has 2 Phantasmal Image when Charles has 3, but remember Gerry has that extra Phantasmal Image in his main deck. And
Gerry also playing the Huey Jensen special. Now,
Night of Glory.
Huey may have gotten it from Gerry.
I think Huey got it.
But it's more fun to call it the Huey Jensen special. Night of Glory in the board.
Charles has 4 Night of Glory.
Oh, where? I didn't see.
Right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so everyone's got Night of Glory
Night
these
of
days.
Glory, the new tech alongside Hero of Bladehold.
What are his abilities? Exalted and Prop Black?
Yeah.
You can't look it up.
2/1.
We've talked about this.
You can't look it up.
I don't think that guy is going to make an appearance. I think Talrand Sky Summoner might.
I am a big fan of Talrand. I'd like to see him on the board.
So Charles went first that game, right?
I believe so, yes. Yeah, he went turn 1 Delver. So Gerry goes Island, Gindy goes Island Ponder.
So maybe Gerry's got a Thought Scour here.
Be nice little way to stifle your opponent's Ponder.
The Night of Glory seems pretty bad in this mirror match because of the gut shots, right?
Yeah, it doesn't actually seem that great here. I just think it's cool that everybody's running it.
By everybody, you mean the elite players playing this
everybody
particular build?
We've seen play Blue-White Delver today.
Not everybody, because there was another Blue-White Delver deck. I don't think he had Night of Glory.
I don't even remember the
Huey's
other
opponent.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah. Okay. So, looks like nothing from either player. Gerry plays island, just passes back. Gindy, island, pass back. So, got draw go happening here.
So there's a fairly low likelihood of mono leak, so that's probably going to stick, right?
Glacial Fortress, Geist of St. Trap resolves for Gerry Thompson. Gindy has a Phantasmal Image.
But no third land.
No land drops.
He's
so
actually got Geist of St. Trap as well, I think, but having no land is
looks like
an issue.
double gut shot there in Gindy's hand.
What is this draw go match we're
This
looking at
is
here?
draw go at its finest.
Not at its finest.
No, at its most, well, it's draw go. It's exactly what it
Sky
is.
Summoner.
Taller in the Sky Summoner from Gerry.
Probably going to get snagged, right?
Does he have snag? He's got
think it's got
misstep
snag.
available there, but there's a snag.
I mean, he has 2 gut shots as well, right?
Yeah, he could just double gut shot.
Yep.
And that's what he goes with. Double gut shot from Charles Gindy. Vapor snag.
Misstep, but he still gets the
He's
tokens,
still getting
right?
a token. So Vapor snag from Gerry gets misstepped from Gindy, leaving Gerry with a Drake and which gets Vapor snagged.
I mean,
So-
let's be honest, he made Charles discard 4 cards.
Yeah, and take what, 6? Or he paid for the misstep? Okay.
Take
so he took
DI,
4.
discard 4 cards. I think that's an alright deal.
Seemed reasonable. Gerry took 1 off of that Vapor snag too.
Well, he discarded 2 cards.
Actually, Gerry took 2 off of. No, that's right. The Vapor snag didn't resolve, so he took 1 off of the Vapor snag on the Drake. All right, so Gindy
Warren
plays
G.
sort of Warren G, and passes back with an empty board here. Gerry Thompson, Gitaxian Probe, sees Geist of St.
All
Trap,
white
Geist of
seas.
St. Trap,
All
Hero
white
of
seas.
Bladehold, and an island. Let me see that again. No, it doesn't produce white. All right, I'll give it back.
This is the problem, is that Jerry's in a spot right now that this game could just go away.
Yeah.
Like a white? No,
And he draws an island.
Charles, where's your white? I mean,
It's funny because Gerry actually may have been looking at that island just to see which one exactly it was, because Gindy's running multiple kinds of islands, and you saw he played the one he just played off the top. I believe it's the same artwork. It is.
Gitaxian Probe for Val.
So
Delver of Secrets.
still island.
For sure Delver of Secrets is going to come down here, right? Has he got one?
He does have one. Gerry Thompson.
All right.
Delver of Secrets after a Snapcaster Probe.
Right, he's just praying that Gindy doesn't have a white source, right?
And he doesn't.
Still
But
no white.
he can ponder here.
No, he's going to ample Vapor Snag, or... No, you're right, Ponder's probably better.
Yeah, to find that white. Snapcaster Mage from Gindy. It's to have resolved, and let's see what he's getting. I would assume Ponder. Yeah, Ponder.
Island, something.
Oh,
there's a
there's a white.
Seachrome Coast. Is he going to keep this? It's 3 lands.
It's actually awful besides that white.
I think he's going to keep... Well, I think he thinks that his Geists are so good that... Oh,
Oh,
or
that's
that.
good. Play
That's good
Glacial
too.
Fortress. I thought it was a Seachrome Coast too, but it was Glacial Fortress. Equip the Snapcaster Mage and pass back. So
Does he have a Vapor Snag? But
Gerry's.
you don't want a Vapor Snag Snapcaster Mage.
No. So Gerry's got. His Delver did not flip there.
I think Jerry's on the block your Snapcaster Mage with my Snapcaster Mage plan. Vapor Snag my Snapcaster Mage. I think that's what he's probably going to do. Oh, Image.
Yeah, so Gerry has Image. He's gonna
Awful, right?
copy his own Snapcaster, Vapor Snag, Gindy Snapcaster, and swing in for 3. Geist of St. Trap from Gindy, which Gerry knew was coming. Geist
so-
picks up Sword.
It's weird that he used his Phantasmal Image then if he knew that it was coming.
It is kind of odd. Vapor Snag off the top for Gerry Thompson will flip the Delver. Gerry Thompson with 2 Snapcaster Mages and a flip Delver on his side of the board. Facing down Charles Gindy's Geist of St. Traft, equipped with a Sword of War and Peace.
I think Jerry forgot. I mean, there was ample white, right?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
He's going to take a drubbing here. Presumably.
And there's
100
the
damage.
attack. Yeah.
8 damage, right? Double block?
Got a chump block there.
Chump block. I mean, I guess, is there another Geist that Gerry knows about in hand?
Gerry has double Vapor Snag? Okay, so was that Snapcaster Snag, or Snapcaster Snag, I guess is what that was? Yeah, it was. Snapcaster Snag from Gindy puts the Delver back into Gerry's hand.
This game is looking very bad for Gerry Thompson.
Certainly is. After a really rough start from Gindy, no white until about turn 6. And like triple white spells in his hand.
They both have a million lands in play. I mean, Gerry had like no early game mana utilization. His first proactive play was it Talrond?
No, he played Geist and it got mana leaked, I think, didn't it? Or not mana leaked, it stuck but got imaged. That's what it was. So Delver of Secrets from Gerry. And that appears to have resolved just fine. Unsurprisingly.
I mean, it's just so dangerous anytime you Vapor Snag an opponent's Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah, I think that was a weird turn when he used the Phantasmal Image.
Like you would have rather used the Vapor Snag that he might have had in hand.
Yeah, and then use the image on the
Geist.
Incoming Geist.
Yeah.
But Gerry, either maybe he forgot or maybe he had something else in mind that we're not seeing. But whatever that was, it doesn't seem to have gone the way that
it did not go his way. No,
that he wanted it. So.
And he has no viable attacker, right?
No, Snapcaster's going to do nothing.
Sword on that Geist is just so unbeatable right now.
Gindy in for $1 million. He attacks with Geist of St. Traft and Hero of Bladehold, and a Snapcaster Mage. Gets 2 soldiers and an angel. That's did he just back him up? Pre-attacked. I'm gonna snag your Hero of Bladehold. Okay.
Respectable.
And so never backed up a little bit. No Hero of Bladehold for Gindy. But Geist of St. Traft is still going to do some work with that Sword of War and Peace and the Angel coming into play here. And the Snapcaster also attacking. So Gerry puts Snapcaster in front of Geist of St. Traft and then Vapor Snags his own Snapcaster.
So he prevents the sword's the swinginess of the sword from occurring, and then he gets the reuse of his own Snapcaster.
Yeah, but he takes, I believe, 6 there from the Snapcaster and Angel combo. And Gindy plays Hero of Bladehold post-combat, and Gerry says, all right, I'm going to play Snapcaster Vapor Snag
down
on
to
a hero.
7. Oh, wow. So if Gerry gets a flip here on the right spell, he might be able to win, right?
He does flip, and it's a probe.
Oh,
but in response to the flip, Gindy has a Vapor
no
Snag.
No fun, says Charles.
Gerry's
no fun. No joy in Mudville.
Probe.
Okay, one turn off. One turn off. He wanted that mental misstep a second ago, right?
Yeah.
And
draws the misstep, and that's it. Charles Gindy takes down Gerry Thompson here in round 3 of the Star City Games Open Series in DC.
Surprisingly tight finish on that.
Yeah, that was actually really exciting. I mean, to game 1, Gerry could have put Gindy to 1 and then lost. You know, he didn't have to actually go through with it, but he had Gindy on 18 when he could do 17.
Yeah, I'm real puzzled by that Phantasmal Image play, though.
Yeah, ask him about it in a bit. We'll have to